Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from storyplanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book, The Freedom of Self Forgetfulness, a creation by Timothy Keller. In The Freedom of Self Forgetfulness, 2012, delve into the eternal wisdom of the Apostle Paul and embark on a transformative inner journey. Find true peace and liberation by embracing the blessed state of self-forgetfulness, freeing yourself from the burdens of seeking validation and self-blame. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that Timothy Keller, a renowned author, speaker, and pastor, has had a profound impact on people worldwide. Best known for his books such as The Reason for God and The Prodigal God, Keller's influential Timothy Keller Sermons Podcast captivates audiences with his thought-provoking teachings on theology, culture, and the life-changing message of the gospel. With 3 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book on storyplanet.net. To start, this text emphasizes the benefits of self-forgetfulness and encourages readers to explore its power. This text explores the concept of the ego and its impact on self-doubt and comparison. It introduces the perspective of the Apostle Paul, who emphasizes self-forgetfulness and separating actions from identity. By embracing this perspective, individuals can find peace and fulfillment as beloved children of God. Key idea number 1. This text is suggesting that one should try to free themselves from the control and influence of their ego. The ego is described as empty, painful, busy, and fragile. It seeks validation and constantly compares itself to others. The solution is to embrace one's true identity and worth as a beloved child of God, and to shift the focus on serving others and appreciating their strengths. This leads to a transformed sense of self and a more fulfilling way of living. Key idea number 2. The key point of the text is that one can achieve liberation by practicing self-forgetfulness. The text discusses our obsession with what others think of us and our own self-evaluation. It mentions the wisdom of Paul, who saw criticism as irrelevant and didn't let others or himself define his self-worth. It suggests separating actions from identity and cultivating self-forgetfulness. The goal is to not constantly evaluate ourselves or others and find peace and freedom in not being defined by external opinions or our own judgments. Key idea number 3. The text discusses the authority and significance of God's verdict or judgment. It suggests that God's verdict carries immense power and that it is absolute and final. It implies that accepting and aligning with God's verdict results in righteousness and blessings, while rejecting it leads to destruction. The text emphasizes the importance of recognizing and submitting to the authority of God's verdict. The art of self-forgetfulness, as demonstrated by Paul, involves freeing oneself from constantly seeking validation and instead finding value in God's ultimate verdict. Seeking validation from others or oneself is a draining cycle that can never guarantee the ultimate verdict. Shifting one's perspective from a performance verdict mindset to a verdict performance mindset allows for a more liberating way of living, focusing on what truly matters and finding confidence in one's inherent worth. The only opinion that truly matters is God's, who has already declared one valuable, loved, and important. In conclusion, the ego constantly seeks validation and compares itself to others. Apostle Paul separated his identity from his actions and found true identity in God. Implement his teachings by separating actions from identity and focusing on serving others. Find peace in your identity in God and break free from self-evaluation. The ultimate verdict comes from within, not from external judgments. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.